should have added some cold water to this green tea, to be honest, from boiling. Refreshing though. Good morning guys, welcome to another creative diaries or studio vlog, whatever I decide to call it this week. It has been about a week and a half since I last went to London, or about 2 weeks now, is it? Around about 2 weeks. I think it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow or 2 weeks the next day, when I went to the licensing event. If you haven't seen that vlog, we went to London to learn all about licensing. It was very insightful, very eye-opening, and it made me realise that this is definitely like a long haul, long game route for Katnipp, and yeah, it was just quite eye-opening actually. Tomorrow I'm actually heading back to London, and I thought I'd bring you guys along for that because I've actually been invited to a gallery event for an illustrator. I'm so excited. I've never done anything like this before, but it's a private viewing for a gallery, and she is an illustrator who actually got licensed and collaborated with a huge department store called Mitsukoshi in Japan. If anyone watches my personal channel and watches my Disney vlogs, you'll know that they actually have a Mitsukoshi in Epcot in Disney World, and it's a famous Japanese department store, which I actually only found out last time I went to Japan on my personal channel, if you've seen that. So when I got this invite, I was so interested because she does these really beautiful whimsical works, and I decided to take myself to London again. It's not paid for or anything, they've just invited me to the event, but I just thought it was a beautiful, inspirational opportunity. And I'm also going to be filming a vlog for Catherine Care. But today at Katnipp we've actually got quite a lot to do. I'm about to sit down and script a video about how to do a product launch and how to launch my products, because this is something that a lot of people ask me, like, how do I do my product collections, how do I launch my products? And I feel like, I don't know what it is, but I always feel like, because I'm in the thick of it and I'm learning as I go along, I never feel like my advice would be valuable. But to be honest, we've had quite a few successes and failures over 10 years now at Katnipp. By the way, we had our 10-year anniversary in October. I haven't done anything special for it because we have just been so busy with everything, the move and then traveling and then renovating the house. And as you guys know, I'm currently living in Dean's mum's house at the minute, so I've got this little setup. Kind of been all over, and I feel really sad about it because originally at the beginning of the year I obviously planned to keep the studio, and I was going to do a special 10-year anniversary collection for Katnipp, but maybe we could do it next year. Actually, Katnipp became a fully limited company in 2019, so that's the proper limited company tenure. But when I actually started and opened my first page and started selling custom portraits, it actually started in October 2015. Crazy. I can't believe how much we've changed, and also like how fast 10 years has gone, but also how much we've actually accomplished in that time. It's actually incredible. Anyway, I am going to sit down and script that video, and I just want to make some bullet points, and I want to physically write it down, like what I want to say and what I've learned, so I can like brainstorm it onto a page. Probably just get this out. This actually used to be I started with intentions of this being a travel journal, and I've got things from 2020 in, and I bought this little mini printer. Can you see this? I bought like a little mini printer and stuff, and this was actually from when I went to Germany and I went to Cologne and I did like a little scrapbook. I do want to do something like this in the future, but I think I'm just going to oh, the Eufy's gonna go off. Hang on, let me turn it off. So I'm gonna get this book out and just, oh, this is really cool to look at. I love this. I did like a postcard and stuff in it. Maybe I won't use this one. Maybe this should be my travel journal. But this is the problem about moving out. All my like different planners and stuff that I normally use for like product collections, script ideas. I have like a sketchbook for sketching characters, and I have a book for planning. Oh, there we go. Another thing I want to actually do is do scrapbooking. I've actually kept a load of like packages and stuff that I love and I want to put it up and start a scrapbook, but I have all these intentions, and at the minute I'm just flooding these drawers. Oh look, pocket planets, Katnipp stickers. So I'm going to sit and I'm going to think about everything that I want to say, and it's going to be more of a sit down casual video. I think I'm going to call the series Coffee with Katnipp, then I'm going to sit and film that. Also got a few things that I want to get done, like my peach toba. So I don't know if you guys are following me on Instagram, but I had been watching everyone doing peach tobas, which is like a daily drawing prompt, and I used to do this all the time. It's actually one of the ways I developed my style really fast, and I haven't had time in the last 2 years. I haven't had time at all, but I have been on Instagram a lot lately and watching what people have been doing, and it's been sparking a lot of inspiration really, and I felt missed out, so I decided to join the last week. But another thing that I need to get done is actually the Katnipp calendar. We're already nearly in November and I haven't even started it, so let's see where the day takes us. Wish me luck, I've got so much on my to-do list. Come into the living room and Daisy's sunbathing in the sun. She looks so cozy. Oh, she's getting so old she can't even... Oh, hello. Sorry, did I wake you up, my love? Oh, I'm so, my love. You're so cute. Are you having a nice sunbath? You're so cute. Alright, so this was pretty unexpected, but I'm currently in the car. I was in the middle of editing my vlog, but Dean has just come back from the cottage and has met up with the kitchen guy, like the measurer guy. And we have to drive through to Whitby, which is quite far away from where we're currently living. It's about a 45-minute drive. It's obviously close to where we're going to be living, near the North Yorkshire Moors. We have to go and get our kitchen, like pick our kitchen, because they've got a sale on and it literally runs out tomorrow, and we're in London tomorrow, so I'm having to like go to Whitby and pick the kitchen and everything. It has been tricky, I'm not gonna lie, trying to juggle a house renovation. Dean's been doing a lot of it, thank goodness, but still I have to nip to the house and do design choices, and juggling that with like Katnipp and also not having like a proper home to work from. I can't wait to be in the cottage. It's going to be amazing. I've brought my iPads because I wanted to do Peachtober as well, but I think I'm going to have to skip it probably, because it always makes me feel a little car sick when I illustrate in the car and it goes all wobbly. But I thought at least if I sketch everything out, then I've got the sketches. But to be honest, it'll probably make me feel car sick, so I brought it for no reason. Good evening, guys. I've just got back from the kitchen showroom. I'm so tired. I fell asleep in the car on the way home. It was like a 45-minute drive back and I'm so tired. These darker nights are killing me. The clocks have just gone back by the time I'm filming this video and it's only 6 p.m, but it's pitch black outside in the UK now, and it's so hard to get motivated and work later at night when it's this dark, to be honest, because all I want to do is snuggle up and watch a film. But it looks like I'm not going to get the plans for my calendar done tonight, and I'm also not going to get a Peachtober done and stuff like that, but obviously we had to go and pay this and pick our kitchen, so that's all sorted. It's just now I'm behind on work. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish editing this video, and I'm not going to lie, I am very, very tired at the minute. I'm only a minute into the edit as well, so it's going to probably be quite long, but it has got a deadline and it is a sponsorship with Shopify, so I need to send that off before I go to London. And then I need to pack for London. We have to leave at like 7. We're only staying for one night in London. We have to leave at like 7 in the morning if we want to get our train. Oh, I'm just so tired though. Oh my goodness. Ugh, dear me. I'm hoping this, I was going to say I hope this cup of tea perks me up, but it won't because it's decaf. Wish me luck. I'm still editing my vlog, but I need to go to bed because I have to catch the train in the morning. It's midnight. Morning. Oh, I'm tired today. Let's head to London, shall we?
The next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 0936 Trans-Pennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street.
Literally, we're doing this like a week and a half ago. Oh my gosh, there's a really good smell of coffee, but I've already had 2 a day. I didn't get a good night's sleep last night at all. Holy moly.
Trains are behind the
On my way to the gallery viewing for Katnipp and get some inspiration, but the Artxx is right behind me. 1:30, we will do the afternoon tea and maybe even stay there one day. so thirsty. Morning guys, happy Halloween. It won't be Halloween by the time you're watching this, but it's Halloween right now as I'm recording this. I don't know if you guys have seen, but the Disney parks have started to release their own park ambience. So currently we're listening to the Haunted Mansion ambience. I'm a little bit sad because in my old house, we were on kind of a corner in our village, and last year we got over 150 kids coming to our house because it was on like this corner road bit. I used to do out all the outside of my house, and I'd also put LED lights in my house, and I'd play Disney's Haunted Mansion ambience outside in a speaker so that when kids come they could hear when hinges creak and doors chamber. What does it say? Doors chamber? Anyway, I used to play the Haunted Mansion music every single Halloween, and I would sit and I'd hear it all day, and I'd either sketch or I'd do some like phone work as the kids would come in. So I'm a little bit sad that I can't do that anymore for the kids, but I realised that last year was our last year of doing that, so I'm actually going to miss it because when we move into the cottage we won't get anyone there. I don't think it's proper tucked away. It will actually make a really spooky house as well, but it is quite tucked away and it's very rural, so I don't think we'll be getting any kids there. Anyway, this morning I've actually just posted a little Halloween illustration that I did. I felt very inspired after going to the gallery, and I actually got 2 books. I loved her work so much. I felt so honoured to be able to actually meet her in person, and she signed my book for me. So it's actually signed by her, so that was so beautiful. She was very inspirational. I feel sad that I couldn't afford to have one of her original pieces. Maybe one day I'll be able to get one, but in the meantime I'd like to collect her books, but I'm not sure if they're still in publication or not. And it was amazing to actually go to this gallery in Mayfair. Chris Beetle was there. Chris, who owns a gallery, was there, and he actually does, and I didn't even realise this, but he does an illustrators exhibition every single year, and he releases a book about the illustration. So there's still the 2025 edition, so I'm going to see if I can get back there. It starts in November, and get the 2025 edition. One of the beautiful girls who worked at the gallery actually gifted me this for free since I was an illustrator, but on the bookshelf they had all of them, so if I go next time I'll get the 2025 edition. It would be nice to get some inspiration and go to that, so that should be starting soon. She said it starts in November, but this is fantastic to flick through and see. Oh wow, look at that, post-war cartoonists and illustrations. This is actually something I've been thinking of, and I love the post-war illustrations and cartoonists. It very is reminiscent of Disney. I was actually watching Cinderella last night, the classic Cinderella, which is my favourite Disney film of all time, and I just love how it is a piece of art. Looking at all the backdrops where it's painted by the animators, I just find it so beautiful. But here we can see actually these post-war illustrators with the watercolours. I've always been drawn to watercolour art, but then blending that with more modern kawaii style, which I also love, like anime and manga. Those two together are kind of what creates the Katnipp style. And actually put up this reel on my Instagram saying I feel really rusty with my illustration style at the minute. I haven't really created many illustrations just for like storytelling purposes, which is obviously what I'm wanting to do now going forward. So I'm feeling really rusty with my illustration style, so going back and getting all this inspiration is just, yeah, it's so inspirational to me to see all these different styles. Let me just show you the sketchbook page I did last night while I was watching Cinderella. So this is it. I haven't done much work on here yet. I've been mainly just doing my cruise stuff, which I did a couple of weeks ago, and I created a cruise range. I just started with some little sketches. I wanted to have Bumblebutt kind of dressed in a Halloween outfit, but obviously we have Bumblebutt in the little witch's outfit, so I ended up illustrating that. Let me turn the brightness down so you can see a little bit better. I just did these little doodles. I really like this one. Someone said they really like that one. I've already done one very similar to this, but he wasn't wearing a pumpkin outfit. He was wearing like I can't remember, was it a bee outfit? That was it. Dressed up as Bumblebutt. But then the one I really liked was this one. It was a really rough sketch, and it was basically, let me see if I can zoom in and show you. It was basically them munching some trick-or-treat sweets. And yeah, I just really miss the tactile feeling of illustrating in a sketchbook sketchbook. But the illustration that I've done for Halloween is actually going to be part of the Katnipp calendar, which I really need to get to work on. We will get to work on that next week and start planning it out in our sketchbook. But for now, what I'm actually going to do is another study, and I'm going to head into town to my old studio, and we're going to go pick up some markers that got sent out to me to review. And I think I'm going to get my sketchbook. The batteries just died on my camera. I think I'm going to get my sketchbook out, and I'm going to use one of Sarah Midder's work, and I'm going to create my own piece using the markers just as a little experimental piece in my sketchbook. So let's go pick up these markers and try them out, shall we? I couldn't resist, and I've ended up putting the Haunted Mansion on my projector and putting the candles out, and I'm going to cook a meal for us. It looks so good. I love Halloween.
6:50 a.m. on a Tuesday, bathed in birdsong. The moment I wake, turn the dial
Acrylic markers.
to the
Look at
right
these.
place. This is my morning, Tennessee way. The dog is ready.
Oh, this must be a swatch that you can stick the stickers on.
Pot of coffee got me talking. Patsy cries out, she's so crazy. This is a morning Tennessee made me. Found a cut path through the Esther. Seen a polecat and started walking faster. Hearts are bursting, mooning early. This is morning Tennessee made me. Kick the burned out. Bought a rocket, nursing a sunburn. I got on the carpet in the narrow sycamore sleigh. This is my morning Tennessee way. Da, da, da,
Alright, I've just finished my illustration, and I had so much fun relaxing and just painting and using those acrylic markers. Those are really, really nice. They've got like this really buttery feeling to them. I've actually seen these on TikTok actually. A lot of people are getting them for like colouring books and stuff, and it's nice because you can layer them a bit, but they are water based. And I've also noticed they don't bleed through to the back as much as alcohol markers do. And yeah, it was really fun to play with. I'm so rusty when it comes to sketchbook work. I want to improve that and just get a little bit better, but it was nice to do a traditional piece. I ended up putting it in on Photoshop and changing the background and stuff on it. I also didn't like the way I did the text along the bottom that said grow. Didn't really like that. So it was fun just to do like a random study. Today I'm actually heading out to do my calendar and plan my calendar and take my sketchbook with me because I need to start the Katnipp calendar. So I am going to end this vlog here, and I'm going to literally start. I'm going to clean up the table and start the next vlog. So I'll see you next week when we will hopefully, I'm giving myself a week and I'm going to record it all for you guys, hopefully finish the Katnipp calendar. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.